Existing home sales for January 2026, they came out today from the National Association of Realtors. And as you can see here on the screen, the big headline is that the units, they're down. We're not selling as many homes, but for the individual homeowner, got good news for you. As you can see on the second bullet point, the median home price was $396,800 nationwide. Now that was condos and PUDs as well as single family homes. So squeaked out a 0.9% gain year over year. And our inventory levels, we have a 3.7 month supply, and people say a neutral market is about 4.5 months or so. So it still kind of favors the seller, not quite to that neutral territory. But I did want to kind of go a little bit hyper local for you guys as well, and just kind of tell you about two markets that I serve. One of them is the East Contra Costa County, so Brentwood, Bay Point, Pittsburg, Antioch, Discovery Bay, and Oakley. And as you see on the screen here, let me move me around. You'll see that the average sold price was $689. Average days on the market a lot higher than that national average, sitting at 56 days. And when we look at what it was last year, it was 45 days on market, right? So the price differential is pretty much flat. It's a 0.5%, right? 0.52, as you see in the bottom, or 3,572. Now, nobody buys a house and keeps it for 1 year. It's usually a long time hold. So the good news is prices aren't dropping, they're holding steady. And as you can see, they are taking a little bit longer to sell. So if you're on the sell side of things, adjust your expectations that it's going to take a little bit longer. It's got to be priced right. It's got to be shown right as well. Not that I sell real estate, but I can connect you to a lot of great real estate agents in that marketplace. Another marketplace that I serve is the Central Valley and Stockton area. And so when we look there, they're faring a lot better. Obviously, the purchase price is higher than the national average, but a lot lower than what we just saw in that East Contra Costa area, where the average home sold for $466,000 and a whopping 4% gain year over year from January to January, or almost $18,000 more. Again, the days on market are taking a little bit longer, and that's from when that sign goes right out in front of the house to when they accept an offer. Now, one thing I want to make you aware of, especially if you're a buyer out there, is this chart right here. And what this is showing you, I'm going to move myself once again. And what this is showing you is that these are the number, a unit count of sales. It's January and February, really similar. And as we move into March, April, May, and June, that's when you have a lot more sales. So if you're a buyer sitting on the fence, now's the time to get off that fence before all the rest of the competition gets in. We've got a couple of weeks left here in February, so hopefully you can get pre-qualified. I'd be happy to help you with that, and put your offer in before the droves of other buyers start coming in. And with bidding wars, you have less favorable terms. So if you're a buyer that needs closing cost help, may not be possible. You might have to go over asking price. So just kind of giving you the pulse of real estate for both East Contra Costa County as well as the Stockton/San Joaquin area. Let me know if you need help getting approved or explaining any of these numbers. More than happy to discuss it with you. Thanks for watching.